Welcome to this video on crime scene investigation. I'm Dr. Anjani Kumar, and I'll be guiding you through the critical steps involved in a thorough crime scene investigation. The crime scene investigation team is composed of various professionals. This includes police, possibly a district attorney, crime scene investigators, medical examiners, detectives, and different specialists. Crime scene investigation follows the 7 S's: secure the scene, separate the witnesses, scan the scene, see that photos are taken, sketch the scene, search for evidence, and secure the collected evidence. The first step is to secure the crime scene. This involves setting up boundaries, such as police tape, to prevent contamination and preserve the integrity of the evidence. Securing the crime scene with tape clearly marks the area that investigators must work within to prevent unauthorized access and protect potential evidence. Next, separate the witnesses. Do not allow them to communicate, as their accounts will be compared. Interviewing them individually about who, what, and where helps avoid the creation of a collective or influenced story. The third S is to scan the scene. Determine the primary crime scene, where the crime took place, and the secondary crime scene, such as where a body was found. Always wear protective gear to prevent scene contamination. During the scan, mark evidence with tents to easily identify and document their locations before collection. This is a crucial step for accurately recording the scene. The fourth S is to see that photos are taken. Crime scene photography must show the scene exactly as it was found. Do not try to reconstruct the scene, and be careful not to destroy any evidence while taking pictures. Photography begins outside the scene. Capture the exterior of the building, aerial photos if possible, and pictures of all doors, windows, and exits to provide a complete view of the location. These overall shots provide context for the crime scene, capturing the exterior and various entry or exit points, like the door to the science office shown here. Inside the scene, start with a view of the entrance, then photograph the entire area as you step in. Move around the room to photograph all walls, including the positions of evidence. Also, photograph any adjoining rooms related to the crime. These are examples of overall shots taken inside the scene, documenting the layout in the context of the evidence found within the area. When photographing items of evidence, take 2 shots: a mid-range shot showing how the item relates to its surroundings, and a close-up to reveal details. Close-ups should include 1 shot with a marking or measuring device and 1 without. Here is an example of documenting a knife, a possible weapon. We have a mid-range photo showing its position and a detailed close-up shot using a ruler for scale. The 5th S is to sketch the crime scene. Make an accurate rough sketch, noting the direction N and scale of distance. Include relevant objects like the body, doors, windows, and immovable landmarks. A final copy is made on a computer for court use. The 6th S is to search for evidence. Utilize search patterns like grid, strip, or lane, or spiral patterns. Use a flashlight to locate small evidence like hair and fibers, and collect evidence using tools like forceps or a vacuum cleaner. The final S is to secure the collected evidence. All evidence must be properly packaged, sealed, and labeled. Liquids require airtight containers, while wet biological items must be dried out in a breathable container before packaging. A bindle, which is folded paper, is used to hold trace evidence. Crease clean paper, place the evidence, fold the sides, and place the bindle into an evidence bag, sealing it and signing across the seal. A chain of custody log is essential for credible evidence in court. A person bags, marks, seals, and signs the evidence. It is then signed over to a lab technician for analysis, who opens it away from the seal. After analysis, it's resealed in another bag, and the log is signed again. Next, we will focus on a simulated crime scene investigation and the roles involved. Crime scene personnel include the first responder, recorder, sketch artist, photographer, and 2 evidence collectors. Each role requires reading and completing a specific checklist and wearing gloves when handling evidence. The recorder and evidence collector fill out evidence logs. Meanwhile, the analysis begins back at the lab. Lab technicians analyze all collected evidence. The lab results are then sent to the lead detective, who integrates these findings into the overall crime scenario. Lab results can demonstrate the reliability of witness accounts, establish the identity of victims or suspects, and link suspects to a scene or victim, or show their innocence. What if lab results conflict with witness testimony? This could indicate a staged crime scene. Common staged scenarios include arson to cover murder or bankruptcy, suicide to mask a murder, or burglary to fraudulently collect insurance money. To determine if a scene was staged, investigators consider if the wound matches the weapon, if wounds could be self-inflicted, the victim's profile, and the mood and actions of the victim and suspect before the event. All statements must be corroborated with evidence and facts. Thank you for watching this video on crime scene investigation.